Good morning, everyone. We have a special update. Some Digimon news. Now, there's a couple things that did get revealed, but we're going to talk about actually the second biggest news, actually. We're talking about Yao Qinglan's new partner. How do we know this? Well, we'll get to that big in detail, but as to be expected, it's not to be expected, but this morning we got the reveal for Saguramon, supposedly that's her name. The new Chinese dragon Digimon, essentially. Chinese holy dragon, specifically. New member of the Tianji that's supposed to digivolve from the Renamon line, which will actually, there's a little bit of evidence to suggest that, but yeah. So, we'll talk about why there's the belief that she's connected, but yeah, let's just go over the design. She's very fish-like. She screams to be Neptunemon's like a wife of Neptunemon, I would say. She like her lower half of the body, and also screams a little bit of a Zulongmon as well, which he's also in the Holy Dragon field. So we have that going for us. She's got a beautiful sash. She's got some nice cleavage. She's pretty kind of hot. Her dragon mask is a bit off-putting, I would say. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Give me one sec. Sorry about that. I just need to help my Uncle Paul with a little something. So yeah, she's also got very fishy hand, which is, it's a good aesthetic, but it is a bit creepy. Although it's more like dragon, it's a little bit more like dragon, I would say. Overall, I do like the design. She's not necessarily one of my waifus, but I can see the appeal. She is definitely very pretty. So, in terms of Digimon New Century, she digivolves from Ancient Mermaidmon and Venusmon. I was kind of thinking it'd be like Kuzuhamon or Sakuyamon, but hey, Venusmon is okay. There's a new Venusmon card coming as well, and also we have the reprint of Ranamon / Lanamon. So we'll see that those new cards. And we also have a list of moves. We can go down to the profile description, which apparently has been translated from Chinese. We'll get a little bit of information there. And this is where we kind of got clues that she is going to be next to Yao Qinglan's new partner. So this is what translated from Chinese to English. So we'll get this official reference probably next week, give or take. But it's a holy type dragon Digimon that inhabits the Dragon Crystal Palace, a marine region in the eastern digital world, where beautiful crystal clusters thrive. By using the sash on its body and its seawater manipulating ability, it can create sea current gates, capable of transporting anyone to any location without boarding the currents by Saguramon. So she can open dimensional gates, wormholes, sort of thing. So she, good traveler, like digital gates, like how they do in Digimon Adventure. It is impossible to reach the hidden domain of the Dragon Crystal Palace. So, I'm guessing maybe the innards, maybe, or something. Anyway, continuing, any Digimon that disrupts the piece of the Dragon Crystal Palace upon arriving. Okay, so maybe if they get in relations with her, if they piss her off, essentially, she'll be upon arriving, it'll be expelled by her. So Ryugyomon is entrusted with the duty of defending the palace. So it does seem like you can get to it, but maybe not from the inside. Like you can't get inside of it without going through like Ryugyomon. Serving alongside gatekeepers are Divermon and Mermaidmon, who also supervise the other gatekeepers. Also, Saguramon possesses the ability to fly, and it can occasionally be seen gliding gracefully above the waters of the Dragon Crystal Palace. It is a regular technique which creates a giant wave-like fan that is hurled at the opponent. Its signature technique compresses seawater into a small sphere and detonates them, so like an aqua mine. Finally, its ultimate technique devours the opponent together with a colossal seawater from seawater. So the name is of the Digimon New Century, Shalashu, appears to be derived from Sagura, so that's possible. One of the 8 great Dragon Kings Negura in Buddhism who reside in a palace at the bottom of the ocean. So they're going to do like a more feminine version. Nothing wrong with that. We do know that it's she's got connections to Nezamon, potentially a wife. I think there's like wife. But if we go to Ryugamon, he mentioned this Digimon mentions, where is it? Lord of the Lord of Ryuju. I didn't look this up before. Okay. So I thought I mentioned something about the Crystal Palace in its reference book, but I guess this is the Rishugo. So maybe they'll translate it to have mention of the mention it. But I thought there was something about its Crystal Palace, or it was originally talked about. But thanks to there's a couple different sources, but thanks to Bufuda 17, we have action of its summoning technique from the game, which is like pretty cool. Very beautiful. Looks very, very nice. We can also see her signature move as well. She does when she summons the Sea Dragon, fires out the blast. So very, very cool. Now, there are some things that I do want to discuss in terms of the Digimon card game and how it's kind of goes about. So, given the connection to Lanamon, unfortunately, the old Lanamon cannot be useful. It doesn't have the aquatic trait. It does give jamming, so it can still be useful in there. But the Calamarimon, could be useful. You could also do the Mermaidmon, and also and then also Ancient Mermaidmon. You can play the hybrid, or you can put an aqua or sea animal in one of the frames from your course. You can play one, which is like what the deck likes to do. You also the second Sanghumon that was introduced in what is it? The Ironmon for BT15 can also be useful. Especially to take bottom cards of your opponent's Digimon. Then if your Digimon has no Digimon Evolution cards, you can play one Tamer from your hand without paying the cost. So that could be kind of useful for Yao Qinglan. You could, if you want to just go full support, you could use that for support. But mainly the newer Renamons is what you're going to want, because reveal the top card of your deck. You can add a blue Digimon. You can add to the hand or place as a Digimon with Aqua or Sea Animal and its traits, and then return the rest of the bottom of the deck. And then you can return more to return your opponent. No, actually, you could return your own hand. It doesn't specifically says your own. Calamarimon is essentially the same way. If level 3 Digimon cards are in this Digimon Evolution cards, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. If such are not, you may place a level 3 or lower from your hand, Digimon Evolution cards, and then you can return another level 3. So if maybe they're suspended and they again didn't get destroyed, but you don't want them to be used for targets, you could do that. And then you may play a level 3 Digimon or one card from this Digital Evolution cards without paying the cost. So if you could Digivolve from Yao Qinglan and use that. And then there's also Ancient Mermaidmon. You return one of your level 4 Digimon for each other Digimon. For each of your... add one to this level, and then when this Digimon would leave, you can return to the hand or play without costing level 4 or lower Digimon. So, yeah, I heard it does seem like the hybrids do work in conjunction with the Sangomon, so it does make sense that she would get this card. I do find it funny that of the Chinese Digimon, only the blue have been shown that we're actually going to be seeing. So I do find that a bit funny. But one of the things I'm wondering about is BT22 is coming out in July, so a few months, and it does mention that she's going to get a new Mega along with Orise. She's going to get a new Mega. I'm wondering for her. I'm kind of wondering for her new Tamer card, is she going to have an inheritable source that will allow that can work in conjunction, because the standard, the rookie for Renamon is Sagomon. I think the last where was the last yeah, this one, it's got Aqua in the trade, but it doesn't like have any inheritables or anything, but it is a low cost. I'm wondering, because the hybrids, they usually off of tamers, I'm curious if they'll give her one with an evolution source, and then she becomes the Renamon and then like leads the charge. That's how her new mega, because I think that could be a possibility. Like she could digivolve off of it. Another thing interesting to note, I was just looking at the height differences, but Renamon is 5'2", and then like Zoe is 5'4", but when she becomes Fairymon, she jumps like 6 feet. So the height does jump, and then Yao is Yao according to the official website is about 4'7". So her jumping about a few different amount of feet to become Renamon could be a likely possibility. I thought they were going to be the same height, but then I'm like, oh no, they get bigger when they digivolve, so it could work in line with that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with I wasn't exactly expecting. Well, actually, we'll go back to her. Yeah, we just got a whole bunch of information. We get her. I saw her about 5 o'clock, and then just recently the new anime got shown off. So yeah, hopefully I think there's a strong possibility. Hopefully the official translation matches, but I'll leave it here. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna probably have a Digimon recap video tomorrow, so we'll definitely discuss everything that was shown off. I suspect more Digimon news will be coming. Also, the update for there's an update for Liberator today. I just found this just by actually being here, but the new tip sections is already available. I'm gonna make this come out so you can read it right now. I was wondering, because it's like they usually come at 7, but given the Digimon Con, so yeah, Digimon Con Day is already starting off to be pretty special. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you have a wonderful day.